Kumusta? I am Shirley.
Magandang gabi mga ka-YTV. I'm Shaira.
And I am Sarah. And we will be your host for tonight.
We are Salvation in the Name of Jesus Christian Ministries, and this segment, YouthTV, is made not only to entertain but also to educate and enlighten the youth and the young at heart.
Yes, and every YTV segment composes of 4 mini segments. First is Yel's Kitchen, hosted by, of course, no other than Ate Yel, where you will learn how to cook your own food for your family at an early age, and you will also learn some Bible verses because it is also food for your soul.
Wow, para so! Tama yan! At hindi lang yan ang meron tayo. We also have Think Talk, hosted by our very own YLL. Diba? Displaying their thoughts, their hearts, their feelings through singing, dancing, monologues, skits, sketching, joking, at kung ano pa! Diba?
Alright! Iwas tayo sa fake news at makinig tayo sa faith news. Flash news with yours truly, hindi pala ako, by your Ate Thea.
Yes, to faith news po tayo. Tama po yan. And the last but not the least, where your mind goes, your body follows. Kaya mind your mind with Pastor John De La Rosa.
Yes, that's right. At ngayon, recap tayo about last topic, no? Ano nga ba yung last topic? It's about online dating. Di ba? Intro pa lang yun. So, guys, ano bang masasabi ninyo about online dating, like yung na-discuss last time?
Yeah, but first of all, we would like to thank yung mga nanood last week, especially yung mga top fans. Please keep on tagging and sharing this content with your friends. So last week, natuwa ako kasi natuwa ako din sa Think Talk kasi napakita ng mga kabataan na kung anong kinahihinatnan, di ba? Pag nakikichat lang sa strangers sa sa mga dating app. And it's more than that, it's more than the heartache. Though, mahalaga pa rin talaga na maalagaan natin yung heart natin mula sa emotional trauma, but merong mas mga malalim na risk gaya ng safety and privacy concerns. Napakarami pa na pag-aaralan natin itong mga susunod na
linggo.
So how about Shaira?
Yes, marami ako natutunan kasi I'd never known that even before pala, this online dating thing existed already. Like, Messenger and all that. Kasi ang alam ko lang during my generation is Tinder, which hindi ko rin naman na-experience gamitin. And even Facebook, I think, integrated online dating. Ayan, so na-experience nyo ba mag-online dating?
Online dating. Sige, ako muna. Hindi siya online dating talaga eh. Nung panahon namin, there's this, yung mga chat rooms sa Yahoo Messenger ata ng mga chat rooms. Wherein, kung sino-sino lang yung papasok dun sa chat room, tapos kapag may feel ka dun, nakausapin, may natipuhan ka, kayo. Kumbaga, mag-uusap kayo doon at pwede kayo mag-usap through chat ng kayo lang. So, bigla na lang may magpa-pop up. ASL, please.
Ano yung ASL? Comment down below guys. Hindi ko alam yung ASL.
Sa mga kasamahan namin dyan na nanonood at kabatch namin, di ba? Type nyo, ano yung ASL?
Yes, right now. Type it down.
Nagawin niya sa mga sabi niyo, hindi mo alam. Hindi ko alam.
Si Mark?
Nagising siya, sabi niya, ASL.
Di mo alam?
Hindi ko alam yun. Actually, ako din, ang naabutan ko ata, hindi naman talaga online dating, pero ito kasi yung uso dati, which is sobrang involved na talaga yung ganitong bagay ngayong era, ngayong panahon na to. Di ba, Ma'am She?
Yes! Ako naman, ang experience ko dyan, yung ano lang, yung group message lang. Yung para siyang sa text. Tapos, lahat ng mga gusto mong masendan ng message mo, masisendan. Sa group message siya. Ganun.
Yes,
yung
high
ganun
school
lang.
days. Ganon.
Eyeball. Oo, ako rin. May share din ko dyan. Eyeball. Nakipag-eyeball ako to. Yung, eyeball ba ka mo? Oo, nakikipag-eyeball ako. 2 beses yun dati. Siyempre, wala pa akong guide. Wala pang guidance na kung sino-sino. Wala pa ako sa SNJ. Nakapag-meet ako una sa Rojas Boulevard sa may Baywalk para sweet.
Yes,
Tapos pangalawa sa Robinson. Yung una kasi kamukha ni Dao Mingso. Long hair, gano'n. Pogi. Di nag-materialize eh. So, okay lang. Yun yung karanasan ko sa art.
Yan. So, ako naman, never. Kasi takot na takot ako sa stranger. So, kung ako, nakakasama mo ako na umaalis, kahit alam mo yung mga magtatanong lang ng daan, yan, di ba yung, miss, saan yung, alam mo yung mata ko, yung parang ready na akong tumakbo. Alam mo yun, gano'n. Super praning ako. Tapos, halimbawa sa jeep, judger ako sa jeep. Tapos may sasakay, tapos mukhang hold-upper. Alam mo, bababa talaga ako. Kaya, makapag-eyeball pa kaya, di ba? So, ever since talaga takot-takot sa mga ganyan. Kaya, malalaman natin, dito sa susunod na segment, dito sa pag-uusapan natin, ano ba yung mga risk ng Kaya, yung mga nanonood dyan, share nyo naman sa amin yung mga eyeball experience.
Yes. Ayan guys, so yes, please comment down below your experience ng eyeball or online dating kahit noon at ngayon. Pwede po i-share yan. And I'm very excited. You're excited.
Why?
Welcome to my kitchen again, mga ka-YouthTV. So, naninibago ba kayo bakit ang hyper ko? Malalaman nyo kung bakit. At ngayong March, alam nyo ba mga lulutuin ko? May idea na ba kayo? Wala? Balang ka dyan. Joke na. At ngayong March, ang mga lulutuin ko ay ang mga pagkaing kumikitang kabuhayan. O, di ba? Nagluto ka na, kumain ka na, kumita ka pa. Ayan. So, I hope na ma-enjoy nyo yung mga menu ko at alam kong mapapakain din kayo. Kaya, tara na sa aking kusina! Andiyan pa kayo? Buti na. At syempre, tapos na tayo. Ito yung niluto ko kanina. Turon at pananakyu. So, ito yung mga pagkain talaga na tulad nga napapanahon, summer na. Di ba mainit ako sa summer? Pero, ito yung mga pagkain na in season na natong season, makikita nyo sa kali. Kaya walang talo sa inyo. So mga Kawai TV, mga Kayal's Kitchen, I hope na na-enjoy nyo at pwede nyo subukan sa mga bahay ninyo. At sinisigurado ko sa inyo na may kikitain talaga kayo dito. Kasi maraming Pilipino sa buong Pilipinas ang mahilig sa banana Q at turon. At naniniwala talaga ako kasi diba tulad ngayon sobrang ang hirap hanapin ng pera. Diba? Buti pa yung pera may tao. Diba? Sabi nila, pero yung tao lang pera. Pero, kapag masipag ka naman, at saka, alam mo yun, at nag-pray ka, bibigyan din naman ng wisdom ng Lord. Kasi sabi nga sa Deuteronomy 8:18, it is the Lord who gives you the ability to produce wealth. Kaya kailangan talagang mag-pray. At syempre, kapag kumikita ka na, syempre mag-tithe and offering ka naman kasi protection mo yun. At sabi rin sa Bible yun, isa yun sa mga commandment. So maraming salamat mga ka-Youth TV at I hope hindi kayo magka-diabetes dito. So syempre dahan-dahan lang sa pagkain. Muli ako po si Ellie at nagsasabi na sa bawat pagkain na gagawin at lulutuin niyo, make it with love and cook from the heart. Maraming salamat and see you next week. Bye!
It was just a love I was seeking for. I was in need of someone older to teach me how to feel emotion. Seeking for something real, no more nonsense. I don't know if it's just the idea of falling in love with you that I'm into, or am I really into you? I think I'm really into you, and still, and I was so young, and I was so lost.
Everyone, I am Thea and this is our paid news for tonight. Ngayong gabi may mga ipapakita ako na news headline or belief about sa ating vaccine. And kindly tell me if this is a fact or a fake. Ayan, ito na siya. Ito ay fact. Dahil according sa ating source, ito naman ang ating next headline. Ito naman ay fake. So ngayong gabi natuto tayo ng konting katotohanan o munting katotohanan tungkol sa ating vaccine. Tandaan natin mga ka-YouthTV, iwasan ng fake news at ugaliin na mag-research. I will see you again next time. Bye for now!
Magandang araw po sa mga ka-YTV natin. Thank you again for viewing in or listening in sa ating segment today. Ngayon po, pag-uusapan natin yung risks associated with online dating. Nandito po kami to give you an information that is very, very vital para ikaw o sino man sa mga kilala mo ay maging maingat pagdating sa pag-explore ng online dating. There are many dangers to this, and there are two dangers that we are going to talk about that is very, very risky in nature and that has been prevalent in the first world nations. That's why naghahanap na po ng mga batas para ma-regulate ang online platforms natin. Because there are certain things that is happening in this space na talaga nga naman nakakalungkot. Kaya tayo po ay mag-ingat. For all of those who are listening in, kahit ano pong edad natin, think about this and please be aware or share the dangers or the risks of online dating, especially in these two areas, exposure to online grooming and sexting and its consequences. So, ano nga po ba ang online grooming? So, it is where someone befriends a child online and builds up their trust with the intention of exploiting them and causing them harm. Harm caused by grooming can be sexual abuse both in person and online, and exploitation to obtain sexually explicit images and videos of the child. So, usually po, mga teenagers or in the Western world, ang target po talaga nila is about mga children 8 to 11 years old, regardless of gender. So, grooming is a word used to describe people befriending children in order to take advantage of them for sexual purposes. Kaya napakadelikado po ng online dating at ma-expose po yung mga kabataan ngayon o kung sino man right now, maaring ma-expose sa online grooming because this is very, very dangerous. At huwag po natin kakalimutan, anything that we send out in the digital space is forever. It is permanent. It can go viral, it can expose us, and it can actually destroy us. Mamaya pag-uusapan po natin yung mga consequences ng sexting that can be similarly related to online grooming. So it's so close together. So napaka-importante po na ingatan natin ang ating mga sarili, mga kabataan na nakikinig. So huwag tayo basta-basta magpapadala ng mga pictures natin, or videos natin that is sexually exploitable. So, children 8 to 11 years old are the usual targets when we expose ourselves to online grooming. At ang ginagawa po ng mga online groomers, they use sometimes, or most of the time, fake profiles. So they go into the social network, pretend to be one of the children, or maybe older than the targeted age bracket. They try to gain the trust, no? Paano? They use fake profiles, they pretend to have similar, interest. They sometimes offer gifts, and they say nice things to the child or to the teenager. Siyempre, hindi ba nakaka-uplift yung pakiramdam when people say nice things to you and you have that tendency to trust that person saying nice things to you. Tapos, ang nangyayari po ay nauuto na tayo at nagpapadala na tayo ng mga bagay na hindi natin dapat pinapadala. Again, I'm going to repeat myself all throughout the risks is this. One of the dangers is when you send something in the digital space, it is forever. Kahit na-delete yan, kaya pa rin buksan yan because there is a digital footprint that you have left behind. And whatever you have released in the digital space can haunt you until you die. So, isipin nyo na lang kung right now, nagpadala kayo, let's say, ng sexually explicit material, nagkaroon kayo ng magandang trabaho bilang public servant, mga 20-30 years from now, biglang magsa-surface ngayon itong mga materials na to. Kaya mag-iingat po talaga tayo. At mas maganda, kung meron tayong mapagkakatiwala ang mas nakakatanda sa atin, mas mature sa atin, at nagsasabi tayo ng mga nangyayari sa atin sa ating online or digital space. So it's very important to have friends or have somebody mature, somebody who can guide you through, at especially, syempre, pinakamagandang pagsabihan o sabihan ng mga bagay na na-experience natin will be our parents. Ayan. So, the groomers will build trust with themselves and the child, di ba? So, ang gagawin nila, pag nakuha na nila yung puso, di ba? Gagawin nila, they will steer the conversation towards sexual experiences. Siyempre, bata madali kang madala dun sa conversation. And they would ask you to send nude photos, sexual photographs, or even videos para makuha nila yung gusto nila sa'yo. Kasi nag-gain na nga yung trust eh. And one of the case studies was this, no? Merong bata, befriended by an online groomer, tapos nagkaroon sila ng trust connection. Tapos sabi ba naman ng online groomer sa kanya, sali ka sa dance competition na meron ako. Ayan, tapos sabi niya, ano yun? Kasi mahilig magsayaw yung bata, no? Meron ako competition, the best dancer na nakahubad. So, pwede ka ba magpadala ng video mo na nagsasayaw na nakahubad ka? Buti na lang itong batang ito, as part of the case study, nasabi niya sa nanay niya yung experience niya. Kaya na-prevent yung incident na yun. And it bothered the child. Nape-pressure siya magpadala kasi kaibigan niya to. Naniniwala siya na itong kaibigan niya to, itong online groomer na to is actually looking out for her best interest kasi yung hilig niya sa pagkasayaw, yun ang nakadraw sa kanya doon sa relationship. Tapos they would even set up yung mga eyeball, 'di ba, yung face-to-face meetings 'yan. At pag nakuha na nila yung mga sexually explicit materials, potentially they will blackmail the child or the teenager. Paano? They will threaten to share the pictures or the videos to their family and friends. Or worst scenario nga, pwede siyang maging viral or pwede siyang mailagay sa online na mga platforms that exposes nudity, sexual content. So again, it is forever. Kahit anong gawin mo, when that video or that nude photo passes on from one platform to the other, you will not be able to delete it. And even you are able to delete, let's say, in one platform, the cookie or the crumbs noong deleted video or nude photo mo, mabubuksan at mabubuksan pa rin siya. And that's definitely dangerous. Okay? So remember, those are very, very important things. Groomers are not usually strangers. Not always. Or not usually. Not always a stranger. So, napaka-importante na ingatan natin yung mga nakikilala natin sa eskwelahan, di ba? Sa mga gatherings. And that is very, very important. And what they will do is, when they meet you or they have met you physically, they will use the internet or any online platform. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any platform that can bring in a messaging service and can actually accommodate sending out pictures and videos. Ayan. Sometimes, dahil sa sobrang tiwala ng bata o ng teenager doon sa groomer niya, hindi niya alam na nag-groom na siya. Na nahuhugutan na siya ng mga explicit na mga materials na to. And sometimes, they would think na either boyfriend nila or girlfriend na nila itong groomer nila. Or, at the very least, akala nila kaibigan nila. So, that's very, 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 very sad kapag dumating ka sa point na hindi mo na alam na nag-groom ka or akala mo meron kayong relationship either romantic or as a friend. Yan. So, saan ba nangyayari? Where can online grooming happen? So, they happen in popular platforms. Not necessarily sa dating site, no? So, let's say nga, FB, Instagram, even Twitter sometimes, diba? And I don't know the other platforms kasi meron din mga chat groups before eh. I don't know if there are still chat groups, but I know there are forums na pwedeng maging place for this grooming to happen, yung initial stages. Minsan, ang gagawin nila, especially kung may friend request yung platform, magbablast ang isang groomer to a lot of people and see who responds. And then, they actually target the person na nag-respond doon sa friend request nila and try to establish that rapport, that trust, by having a fake social media profile, pretending to have similar likes, ganyan. So, saying nice things, offering gifts, and eventually, some of them actually nakikipag-meet face-to-face. Ayan. So, yun ang ginagawa nila. And there is this very interesting incident, yung groom to his death, si Breck Bendar sa United Kingdom. You can look it out kung ano yung nangyari sa kanya sa YouTube. And it is really, really appalling. So, nagkaroon siya ng kaibigan, and si Louis yung pangalan ng kaibigan niya. And eventually, itong si Louis, because they are a circle of friends, gaming platform yung ginamit for the grooming to begin. So, they were a group of friends, they were doing these online games, and then eventually, itong si Louis, tinarget niya itong si Breck, and siniraan niya yung buong grupo para si Breck magkaroon ng tiwala sa kanya. And then eventually, they had this relationship na nag-build. Pumunta si Breck sa bahay ni Louis, and then they had an issue or whatever it was, and he was murdered. Si Breck, a 14-year-old murdered by somebody, a teenager who's, I don't know how old was Louis during that time, I can't recall, maybe 17. So, yun yung nangyari sa kanila. So, Louis was sentenced to life imprisonment due to murder and sexual intent. Grabe, kaya nga po mag-iingat tayo. I mean, I would definitely not send out nude or videos na sexual in content about myself because I know the danger. It's a digital platform. Again, ulit-ulitin ko, mga kabataan, mga teenagers, or even whoever you are, even if you are an adult already, di ba? Mamaya malalaman natin kung bakit napakadelikado ang pag-send ng mga sexually explicit pictures or videos online. So, sexting naman tayo. Sexting is when people send or receive sexual pictures, messages, or videos through technology. Ayan, so pwedeng phone, lalo na kung meron yung, may tawag doon? Hindi man image messaging, I forgot. But you can send images via the text, di ba? So cell phone, app, email, or webcam. The word sexting comes from a combination of the words sex and text. So, ano nga ba yung consequence ng sexting? It's very, very important. So, what can happen when you engage in sexting? The consequences can perpetuate bullying, emotional abuse, revenge porn, harassment, embarrassment, low self-esteem, severe emotional and social consequences, even depression, and yes, sometimes suicide. So, napaka-importante na mapag-usapan yung dangers ng technology. And, sometimes pag teenager ka or very young, you are tempted to send nude photos or a video that is sexually explicit in content because we don't have the support group or we don't have the maturity to make a decision. Kaya nga napaka-importante na matuto tayo to say no. Because if people will be asking you to send them nude photos or sexually explicit videos, then they don't respect you. They don't care for you. So you learn to say no, mga kabataan, mga teenagers, mga young adults, or whatever age bracket you are in, learn to say no kasi predatory na yung ganung klaseng behavior. Of course, we're not going to talk about sexting in the context of having that romantic relationship involved already between married couples or live-in couples or yung boyfriend and girlfriend. Hindi natin pag-usapan yun. But there are still consequences to that. Similar to what I have said. So, ulitin ko lang po yung consequences that can happen. It can perpetuate bullying, emotional abuse, revenge porn, harassment, embarrassment, low self-esteem, severe emotional and social consequences, even depression, and again, sometimes suicide. So, napaka-importante na alam natin itong mga maaring mangyari sa atin. At maaring madala tayo sa path ng distraction dahil sa maybe 1 or 2 experiences natin na na-involve tayo sa grooming, online grooming, or sa sexting. Remember, there are incidences na naging public ang mga content na sinend online. Again, pag naging public siya, naging viral siya, wala tayong magagawa. And it is really, really painful for me. I remember when technology started to happen, phones have their cameras or they have their video capability. Nagkaroon talaga ng surge doon sa mga scandals, 'di ba? So, yung mga scandals na 'yon na naging viral o mga scandals na naging online, it's forever. Remember that. So, what are the reasons for sexting? Sabi nung survey sa Amerika, it's peer pressure. 23% of teen girls and 24% of teen boys were peer pressured to start sexting. Okay? And that's a very huge number. You know, it's almost 1 out of 4 being peer pressured to do sexting. They actually pursue also the trophy, having that nude photo of the person that they actually wanted to have that nude photo, or the sexually explicit video. It's actually a means to flirt kasi sometimes nude or almost nude yung picture or yung video, it gives that portrayal na gagamitin ng viewer ang kanyang imagination. And when the relationship ends, it can be something that person na vengeful can use to bully or humiliate the person that they have ended the relationship with. And commonly, according to survey, kawawa yung babae. Kasi yung babae are usually the ones who are sending out of the pressure in the romantic relationship from the guy. And kawawa naman talaga yung babae. So, again, if people respect each other, they won't be asking these things. And remember, again, the dangers of sending digital images that are sexual in nature or videos, sexually explicit, na tayo yung subject because digital platforms are forever. So, as a reminder lang, sa lahat po na nakikinig ngayon, maging aware tayo. You know the dangers of sexting. You know the consequences and how it actually happens. Remember how we have defined sexting. Remember how we have defined grooming. So, mag-iingat po tayo. So, the best relationships will always be the fruitful relationships that we have. Kaya nga po kapag maayos po yung mga kaibigan natin, magiging maayos yung pananaw natin. At kung sakasakali man po talaga na hindi maayos yung environment natin in terms of friends or hindi maganda yung family setup natin, hindi natin masabi sa mga magulang natin yung mga nangyayari sa buhay natin, find somebody who is mature. Kaya nga po we have this platform, itong YTV, because we have people who are mature enough to guide you through this, especially kung kayo po ay na-involved na. We will encourage you and we will create a path for you to be healed. So again, be able to say no and understand people who will be asking you to produce these materials, they don't love you, they don't respect you. Say no. Sabihin mo, say no. Say no. Tumanggi ka. At kung hindi mo kayang tumanggi at that time, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Talk to somebody sa Youth Life Live natin, sa YLL. Nandyan si Ma'am Sherry, nandyan si Ma'am Sarah, who can be able to help you out. So I hope you learned a lot today, and I hope that you will be able to reach out to us kung sakasakali man kayo ay naging victim nitong mga nangyaring nasabi ko, or you are about to be victimized and you got to get hold of this information. At doon sa mga hindi pa nakaka-experience na to, say no. Say no. Surround yourselves with the right friends and have somebody sa iyong circle na mature enough who really cares for you. Minsan kasi iisipin natin, killjoy yung mga taong pumipigil sa atin because we are not mature enough to understand what is going on. Sa mga taong nagmamahal tulad ko bilang magulang, sa mga katulad ni Ma'am Sherry tsaka ni Ma'am Sarah, we only want the best for you. And we want to preserve your future. And these things might derail them. Again, it is forever once it's on a digital platform. So I hope that you learned a lot today. At kung nalaman nyo to and it's valuable information for you, share it. Share the content that we have or share it with your friends as you talk to them and you socialize with them. Share it with your siblings, mga kapatid mo. And even share it with your parents kung hindi nila alam. So God bless you. Until next week. Bye.
So, bago tayo magtapos, ay gusto namin kayong imbitahan na panoorin ang iba naming mga segments.
Bukas po ay ang S&J Journey. Our S&J Journey sa Friday naman po ay ang Real Talk with Alan and Sari. At umaga ng Sunday ang ating S&J Online Service.
Don't forget that sharing is caring and sharing our content is caring for other people's soul. Please like us on Facebook. Sa mga viewers po natin dyan na hindi pa nalalike ang ating page, please like us on Facebook, subscribe on our YouTube channel, and transform like never before.
Dahil hindi ito basta-basta nakikita sa FB, sa IG, sa TikTok, or YouTube.
Ito ang
Ang
YTV!